Hi and welcome to my tutorial about the Canon EOS 3000N, a single lens reflex camera from Canon. I mounted a 28 to 90 millimeters lens on it, which was a common lens at this time. We take a close look at the user interface, as I would say. We have on the left side the typical for all Canon EOS cameras up to now to today, the typical wheel on the left side, and on the right side we have the LCD display with different displays on it. We'll take a look at the functions later. We are here in the green program, which means this is the fully automatic program. Without thinking of anything, you can just press the shutter button and it will make a photo. We'll switch here to the second program. As you can see, there is a picture of someone on it, a face. That means this is a portrait program. The next one is for landscape photographing. The rose is the symbol for photographing with a macro lens or with very low distance to the photographed object. We have the fourth program, which is the sport or fast moving objects program. And we have last but not least the program for photographing against the sun, which optimizes the settings for this situation. On the other side of the wheel we have the off setting of the wheel. In the other direction we get to P, which means program. You can fully decide which values you want to have. Just press the button here and then you can change both values or the exposure level by keeping it pressed and using the wheel on this side. TV means this is the automatic for the aperture. You have a given time, the camera gives you the aperture, and just the other way around, the giving aperture, the camera gives you the correct time. M is the full automatic manual program, which means you can, of course, make many mistakes if you're not used to. So I would prefer this for the used or the professional photographer. The A depth program is a special program designed to get an object sharp on your picture. So you push once the button first, keep it pushed, push it the second time, and the camera tries to get this object from this distance to this distance sharp, which sometimes functions very well, and in other more different situations is not that powerful. We have the ISO setting, which means the camera adjusts the ISO value. The ISO value is looked up from the film inside. We'll see this later. And we have the possibility to rewind the film if it's not completely exposed. Otherwise, it will be, of course, rewinded automatically. We will take a look around. We have the flash here, which comes up manually, so you have to decide if you want to have a flash or not. We have here the autofocus helping light, which helps the camera focusing. We have this button releases the lens. You press it and then you turn the lens to the left. If you look in front of it, to the left about 1/4 turn. As you can see here, the typical contact points from the Canon EF lenses and the EF mount, which is made from plastic here, This is the sign for the value of the camera from the point of view of Canon. If the camera was a high quality or top of the line model, it had always the lens mounting made from metal. The cheaper ones, like this one, had a plastic lens mounting, which is not really a problem if you use it properly and not try to get lenses on that don't fit on it. We will take a look underneath. We have here the battery inside, two batteries, CR123A. Looks like this. Of course, there are many different other brands making wonderful batteries, as I always say. We have here the mounting for the tripod, and we have here the opening for this compartment for the film. And we have here, which is not very common for these cameras, the possibility to get here a self-timer, electronic self-timer, which was an option for this camera, was not given with it. There's a small symbol, you can probably see it. This is for a automatic switch for the self-timer. We take a look inside. This is of course all made also from plastic. We have a small window to look at the film, which is in here, and here we see these sensor contacts which get the information to the camera which isotype of film is fitted inside. We have this small red point here which indicates the length of the film to put in. You have to take out of the roll the film until here, so that the camera is sure that it can rewind it or wind it forward into this compartment here. You see the shutter in here, which is in this model, as with all cameras from this time, so-called curtain shutter. And I'll try to demonstrate it if we can. Oh, we're in the wrong program. We get to manual. Try to trying to focusing the camera, which is completely normal. Doesn't think you can see the through the inside. You can see the display inside, which is of course not sharp because my camera isn't capable of getting something like this sharp inside, because it's made for your eyes. So you see the display inside, which shows you which values are in. We just want to try a longer period so that we can see the shutter, the curtain. So you see this goes up and down again. The camera is, as I already mentioned, quite handy. The quality is, if it's a very, even though it was a quite cheap model in comparison with other models, the quality is quite good. The display is readable also after 20 or more years. We have the most important functions here. We have a self-timer, we have a red eye reduction, we have the possibility to decide whether you want one shot or more shots. You can just adjust many things with this camera, and if you compare it when it was new, it cost about 300 to 400 euro or dollar about this one. Today you get it for 5 or 10 euro, which is in comparison to what it's still worth if you want to make a analog photo, quite cheap. So I love this camera. I think it's interesting. Just makes good photos if you know what to do. Otherwise you should use the green window. So the camera is quite handy even for my big hands. I recommend it. I hope you liked my short introduction tutorial, and I would appreciate if you would take a look at my other videos and just get a fine time with the analog camera. Bye.